الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل وبارك وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
Our job today here is to present a program on reliving the life of our departed Shaykh Siddique Kaputula, Rahimahullah.
People enjoyed the world, but at the end of the day, what came out is just regret. They only regret it.
As many of you may know or may be aware, Shaykh Siddique Kaputula was the leader of the Muslims here in Zambia, not only on the Copper Belt, and we were all linked and connected in one way or the other to the Sheikh.
Abi Ishaq al-Ilbidi, where he says, when you enjoy the bliss of the world, everything we have been enjoying by tomorrow becomes like a dream. As if you were just dreaming, as if it was not real.
Indeed, I had a great time with him, alhamdulillah, great moments with him, a lot of inspirations, mentorship that we shared together. And I think it is also important to mention that until his time of demise, he was a patron for Copperbelt Muslim youth.
Ask people who had a lot of money a long time ago. They went to different places. They went to Paris, they went to America, they went to all different places. But when you ask them today, it feels like a dream.
We used to ask whenever you have a question, you have some arguments, or you have a confusion somewhere. You just pick your phone and call one of these scholars, and you have your response in a short period of time.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم.
We are schoolmates in Medina University. In Medina, we stayed together. Him went in 1999, that the intake which they went there, together with Sheikh Musa Jua and the Sheikh Jafari Banda, the one is in Kalulushi, okay? Then and the other sheikhs, they went together. Then we came to join them in 2001 with my colleague here, Sheikh Yusuf Akidu. You know, a person whom we have grown up with, and we were also age mates, of course, with Shaykh Siddique.
Yeah, but it's much more like a dream. There's nothing really to point at. It's not different from my dreams. In my dreams, I traveled the world. In my dreams.
Personally, Shaykh Siddique Kaputula really contributed a lot, especially to my betterment of Islam. Because I would say I first knew about him in my early days of Islam, and when I came to Kitwe, I joined a certain institution where I did 3 years from there. The relationship even got more stronger because I used to go there for Juma, and each time I meet him, he used to encourage me a lot.
Further, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the life of the world is like a person who goes to the sea and dips his finger into the sea. What comes out compared to what remains in the sea is what the world is, which is nothing, zero.
For me and for many others in our time, brothers like Adama Kurbali, Rashid, who's now in South Africa, he was the first Imam that taught us how to read the Quran. He started from the very first page of the Qaeda, ran us through until we were able to read the Quran. We would open a page, we would read because he had taught us. I had the privilege to memorize the Juz Amma and some of the Juz from the Quran under his tutorage. We read the Quran from first cover to the last cover with him.
Then it's sound. Because our attention 100% is focused on something which is nothing.
The way he was with the people, the way he was interacting, when he comes to the part of dawah. You know, as sheikhs, we have got different how we present ourselves and how we handle the masail, how we execute our duties of dawah. So you find that someone, I might be good in one area, he's also good in a different area. He's also good in a different area.
If your wife is a wife that chooses the world, wants something comfortable, something worldly from you only, she can't be a wife in paradise.
But I just want to concur with what Sheikh Bilal has said. The diversification part with Shaykh Siddique, that which up to now I'm still remembering. Because as you know, we are studying in Saudi Arabia, Medina, so the weekends used to be on Thursdays and Fridays. Those were our weekends. So when we knock off on Wednesdays, it was a weekend now to come. But I was very surprised in those Wednesdays at night, as we are going towards Thursdays and Fridays, which are weekends. Shaykh Siddique would involve himself in so many activities. He would go to karate. Yes, he was a karateka.
You either choose the world or choose deen. If your wife is more interested in the world, she's more interested in what to eat, where to sleep, that is the most important thing to her. You don't yet have a wife in paradise.
But one amazing element, as we are walking, because it used to take us maybe 1 hour, sometimes walking, we wanted to walk. Even the vehicles are there, but we just wanted to walk. And then when we are quiet a little bit, as we don't have anything to say, Shaykh Siddique would go to his recitation of the Quran as we are moving. You see, so that just to maintain his hifd, the hifd that which he had. So he was the amazing person. And we only wish that Allah Ta'ala will bless everything that which he touched, so that until the day we meet, inshallah.
Because that wife is not a wife of paradise. A wife of paradise is a wife that chooses religion, chooses the Messenger ﷺ over the world.
I remember him so vividly, and spent time with him at Mina in the same tent when we went for Hajj. We had to undertake that trip together. Our memories are still fresh.
Anything that has to do with deen, salah, zakah, dhikr, whatever, that is number one.
And I want to urge the young people and men followers of Kaputula Muslim Youth to watch his videos. When they see us posting his videos, it is not because he's the only one that we have selected. It is because we believe that we need to continue on message that he left to us. We listen to it, and we are hopeful, inshallah, that amongst our members, many more other youths, many more other people will be raised and inspired and mentored to his message.
But rather to make dua for and parted should not only Shaykh Siddique but all other sheikhs that we've lost globally, and all those that lost their loved ones, their parents, their sisters, that to always remember them in our du'as and ask Allah to put us on the khair and take our lives when He's most pleased with us.
The benefits acquired from him are life-changing benefits to a lot of people, and he still remains a mentor to a lot of people, in spite of him being in his grave. So I would just like to remind each and everyone that used to follow him, that benefited from him, to keep wondering upon whatever he taught them.
So as we reach each other, as we remember the life of our great, friend and sheikh, we have to realize that death will always be with us, and therefore we just have to prepare, our journey towards that end, and the end, which is death. And also,
he was teaching us, to be upright, to be active.
consistent.
Yeah, and his death should not be like that. Should be the end of Islam, the end of being, going to the masjid, participating in activities.
This one reminds me of one particular hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the signs of the end of the time, that Qiyamah is closer, that this knowledge shall be taken away from us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not take out this knowledge away apart from taking out the ulamas. These scholars, one by one, they are going, that's a sign already that Qiyamah is closer to us. So before these scholars, they go, let us try to learn from them. Let's use them before time is late. Because at the end of the day, when all the scholars are gone, then we'll be misguided. So the guidance which these scholars have left with us, now we are talking about this technology, but time will come, this technology will be wiped out.